Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays FTL. We are continuing the run that we started yesterday. I don't really necessarily remember how this run was going because it has been it has been almost a full day since I have seen it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't connect right to the exit though. Can I make one? Oh yes it does, never mind. Make 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I should be able to make 3. Give me 1 second. The volume of the game seems like it is not at its normal levels, or maybe my headset's just up. My headset's just up. Okay, let me just turn that down a bit. Apologies for the way yesterday's episode ended with the sudden silence. My laptop decided to mess up, and my headset stopped receiving anything or outputting anything, and I was kind of left in a situation of, oh my god, really? I was kind of left in a situation of being unable to talk and unable to get an easy way to communicate the fact that I couldn't talk because of the fact that I couldn't talk. So, did not work out well for us. Hey, they hit our engines, that's not cool. I really wish that we could hit them with all 3 shots just once, thank you. Without their ion, they can't actually hurt us, so as long as we can keep that down, we're in good shape. They are boarding with the NG. What sense does that make? I mean, they boarded in the room with RNG, so I mean, I guess it makes some level of sense, but... Wait, actually, you know what? Let's, get Mentos Bro in here as well. And let's try to take out their NG before they can do anything about it. Haha! Because of that we get Kara the human, and all is well in the world. We should heal up our people who are damaged. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, get back on the doors, please. You can go back to shields, you go back to running the engines. Good. Good, 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 good. And we'll jump away. We go here, store, exit. Nice smooth path. 34 extra scrap. To the store. What do we get at the store? We get... We are going heavy offense right now. Fire suppression I don't really need or want all that much. I could get cloaking, but instead what I'm going to do is get one of these online. And then we'll need 125, 175 to get the next one online, which isn't all that bad. For right now, we're going to also put a point into that, depower our medbay when we're not using it, and power up our artillery beam to level 2. And now we have 2 burst laser 2s, or we could switch one out with a flak, whatever the case may be. It's going to work out decently well for us. We did get 5 damage to our hull, and of course, immediately after I sell fire suppression, there's a fire. Makes sense. Get that put out, guys. Good job. A+ on effort. A+ on effort. Now go to the med bay and get healed up. Return to stations, please, and let's head on to the next sector. Slug controlled nebula, not the greatest thing we could ask for, but not bad either. Let's jump to... This isn't going to give me... There's really not much option on where to go regardless. I mean, we could go down this way, which lets us hit all of these, and then these 2, but that... it does connect up. Or we could go up this way here, around. We could either go down there or go across this way. Yeah, we're going to start off by going here and then, or no, up and then up a little bit more before we move on. Okay, so you board me in the door room. It's not the most annoying place you could board me. And they do have a glaive beam, which is kind of horrifying, actually. Going to fire both of our burst lasers on their weapons. We did manage to take the beam offline. They took down our medbay, not the most concerning thing. We're gonna just fire everything on weapons again. Excellent. Weapons are completely down. Let's try to take their shields out. We don't really need the doors powered up right now, so we might as well get the medbay repaired so we can heal up after this. One shield left, they're not going to be a problem. In fact, our artillery beam is actually going to finish them off before we even charge again. Excellent. Good job, artillery. Now we power this down by one, power up the medbay. Unpause, I don't know why I paused to begin with. And we'll wait for these rockmen to heal up and get back to their stations, and then we will move on. If we could just get like 2 more Burst Laser 2s, I would be the happiest man ever. Like, 4 Burst Laser 2s is probably the best value you could ask for. The Flak is also pretty much the equivalent of one. I mean, it charges a little bit faster, I guess, which is actually a benefit, but it, you know, it's harder to aim and hit exactly what you want to hit, so there is a downside to it as well, I guess. We'll keep our distance from that fight. Nothing against the ship that we were going up against, but the Zoltan shield would have just been kind of a pain to deal with comparatively. So they have disabled our oxygen. That's disappointing. Not having oxygen is a pretty big problem, all things considered, but we are going to double burst laser to their weapons, hopefully take them out before that bomb goes off, because other than that they can't hurt us. Excellent. Shoot down their shields a little bit, because we want to make this fight get over quickly before the oxygen on the ship all runs out. Oh, they got the bomb back up, naturally. They're going to prioritize the shields, but they're probably going to get a fire that bomb at us before we can do any more damage to them. Maybe not. Maybe we can make it. Go, go, go! Yay! Weapons all down. And now one more blast on the shields, although, again, artillery beam will finish them off before we have finished charging. So, boom, nice and dead. And our oxygen comes back. We depower the medbay to power it up. And everyone is happy and able to breathe easily again. Huzzah, hooray. Let us go on. Get closer. Offer to pay the rock debt. Upgrade your reactor for 15? Sure. That's actually a really good deal. And then we're going to go down, I think. Because I think that is going to give us the most jumps with the most possibility of success. I think this ship can certainly damage us. They've got 3 lasers total. They boarded with an ion intruder, which is not a good thing. Oh, I waited just a second too long. Don't die before I'm able to move you. Our weapons have gone down 1. That's not good. Excellent. They actually didn't dodge any of that. We got the weapons repaired, so now we can make some good things happen. Next goal should be to take out this ion intruder. Oop, I forgot that these were slightly off timing. That's not good. That was a waste of both shots, except we did manage to hit their drone control. Just didn't take out the ion intruder, unfortunately. There was a nice artillery beam for us. We are going to actually wait this time, as we should have to begin with. 1, 2. Everyone fire on drone control. Make sure they don't send that ion intruder back. Let's just see what happens when we kill them. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, I actually kind of do wish that we got the fuel reward from that, but okay, everyone get to the med bay. Forgot that we had that extra person, actually. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with them. I don't have anywhere to station them. Okay, and then we send these guys in here. I guess you could free up my rock by the Mantis to go chill and be a fighter. Is that what I want to do, though? And part of the reason that rock is there is just to defend the Mantis. Let's put her in the weapons room so we have faster repair when our weapons go down. We are very close to having a very good weapon system online. We've already got a decent one, but once that flak one is up, we're going to be in very good shape. This ship could be a pain if they fire that charge laser at the right time. That allows them to hit me with their halberd beam instead of it being impotent. So let's just hopefully take that all down before they have a chance to do anything about it, huh? Okay, we took down the charge laser. That means they can't hurt us. Beam only does 2 damage per room, so it cannot hit me through the shields. Ha 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 ha. Again, we'll burst laser on. Okay, that works. Few hits to weapons, few hits to shields. We'll actually do the same this time. And no, I'm not going to take what's in your stores for your surrender. I refuse, slug. I refuse. And see, will the artillery beam finish them off? And yes, it does. That was actually a perfect angle for a beam. Good job, game. Good job. And with that, we go 120. Oh, we're just a little bit shy. If we depower the medbay, if we depower the artillery beam by 1, we now have a very, very formidable weapon system. One of the ones that you would always want in any kind of run. So we could go to the store, we don't really have scrap, so instead we're going up here and making our way toward the exit, where hopefully we will get enough scrap, I'm sure, before long to get our artillery beam powered up. We're going to want to get our 3rd bar of shield, we're going to want to get artillery beam up to max level, just so we have that extra bit of damage potential. Fire a warning shot. Okay, so they're going to come after me. We are going to wait till our burst lasers are going to fire. So we're going to fire the flak first because it will take a little bit to get there. By the time it does, all their shields are down for my burst lasers. And now they've got no weapons. We're going to, again, fire the flak first. Okay, that didn't work out quite as well because I mistimed it, but still worked out pretty damn well. Hahaha. This is a wonderful weapon system. Jax the Fighting Slug. You know what? I'm sorry, Kara, but he's a slug, which we don't have yet, and he has fighting skill, which makes him a little bit better than you. You know, we'll actually have him defend the NG for right now. He will jump, and he will run over to the weapons bay to help heal that if need be. But for right now, I think the most important thing is to protect NG Man. Okay, go ahead and destroy my sensors. We're in a nebula. They don't help me at all. So flak is going to fire right away. Or maybe not right away, but we will see. Yeah, right away works for that first charge. And your weapons are gone. I could have probably gone for mind control, but that guy is not mind controlled now. We can get him back on that, and then we will flak. Shields are down. Let's fire burst lasers at mind control and shields. Good, good, good. Mind control, not an entirely useful thing to hit with that, but it did give us the ability to make sure that we didn't have to deal with it again before we killed them, which happened quite soon after, let's be honest here. Get another 32 scrap. We are going to jump to the exit. What do we find here? We find fend for yourself, attack and escape. They're going to board us. Where are they going to board us? In the sensor room. Get in here, Jax the fighting slug. Black, you fire on weapons, of course. So do my lasers. Boom. Have fun with that. And we'll fire now. That hits. Come on, human, you can make it. Yes, you can. So now in this situation, their FTL is charging, so let us flat cannon and then do something like this. That's a crappy fuel offer, and you're dead anyway. And that's a crappy surrender offer, not fuel offer. And since they surrendered, and since they were dead anyway, why not just take care of it? So we need 1 bar of power to get everything up and fully powered except for the medbay, which is of course something that we want to do. We also need to get a hold of what now? Well, let's jump to the next sector, Zoltan Control or Civilian Sector. We'll go Civilian, I guess. Might as well. Okay, now I want to see if there are any stores right near the first jump. No, but there are a couple ships. 1, 2... Let's push our luck just a little bit longer with not upgrading just yet. That drone control unit could be a pain. So we are going to, as usual, fire Flak right away. Flak is going to take down the shields. And then we are going to burst laser their drone control and their weapons. And yes, that is not a bad thing. You two get in here, please. Put that fire out. I fired that way earlier than I should have, but I think it'll work out decently anyway. Yes. They are now not a threat to us anymore. Everyone return to stations, please. Fire Flag over this way. Well, that did horrible. The ship has really good dodge chance, I'll give it that. I will give it the fact that it is dodging very well. But not much more than that. What the crap? 6 flags in a row missed. Twice in a row, 6 shots of burst laser didn't do anything. Artillery beam man, do me a solid here. Thank you. You listened, that was nice of you. There we go. There we go. We're going to make a couple more jumps in search of a store before we get our stuff powered up. I could just depower the engines by 1. Let's do this. That works. Now that their weapons are offline, having oxygen powered up doesn't prevent me from having anything else powered up. Let's do some shield damage here. Good. forgot that the FTL was charging. I should have hit the piloting system earlier. But it's dead anyway. Nowhere near enough time to escape. Three. Hey, let's go for it. We definitely do want to do some upgrading, but you know what? 4 fuel? I'll take it. Store here, down, over. Okay. So what this store has will determine our future a little bit in terms of our upgrade path. Drone control, if it had a defense drone, I would probably take. Since it doesn't, there's nothing I really want there. I will buy a few fuel. I will fix up to about here. And then we're going to go ship one more power bar, which allows us to keep engines powered up and our artillery beam fully. And then we're going to depower that engines and put both power into the artillery beam. We are now an offensive powerhouse, the likes of which you usually don't see in FTL. So things are going well for us, to put it simply. Rockman is going to board us. He boards in not a great room for him. Oh, you know what, just get in here. Boom, 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 boom. They did put their advanced flak back on, which is a little bit scary. But our artillery beam did some good things, and our lasers are going to do even more good things. They're going to give me a level 1 weapons NG. I don't really want the level 1 weapons. That's our sensor guy, right? Liam Neeson. I'm sorry, Liam Neeson, but we're going to replace you with Kirkner, the NG. Come on, Kirkner, get in here. And we'll go heal up Mr. Slugman before we jump onwards here. I do like where things are going right now. I think this run is going to be very, very good for us after a horrible showing last time. Now we jump down here, which is back into the nebula, which is again going to slow the rebels down. Which gives us plenty of time to jump to this beacon. And really, I don't think there's a ship that I'm really afraid of at the moment. Ooh, that could be a bad one. That could be a bad one. Get those shields up. Okay, so that was a kind of crappy situation. We're taking a lot of hull damage on this fight, actually. But they aren't that much of a threat, if any at all, to us anymore. So we're just going to make sure their weapons go the rest of the way out as we destroy them. And everything will be fine and dandy. There's obviously a fire in that room, which we want to put out while our NG fixes the oxygen. You two should get to the med bay. As should you. We will power that up for the time being. A lot of people need trips to the med bay right now. That's not, you know, great, but oh well. It happens, and we're still more than alive. And that's a rare kind of ship that gives us problems. I mean, it didn't have shields, which made it very easy to kill. It just had a very, very powerful weapon layout for quick damage that I couldn't match because of cloaking. So, everyone back to positions, please. Thank you. Save up where that NG is stationed at the sensors there. Let's go out this way, I guess. Intervene to defend the outpost. Again, cloaking is a problem. One that I don't really have any method of dealing with right now. They do have a burst laser 5 and a burst laser 3, which is going to be 5 shots. That's going to be painful. Dodge chance go up. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing. It did take our flat cannon offline, but we still have more than enough power to burst through their one shield and make them useless. Good. I mean, the hull damage is a factor right now, but other than that, not much going on for us. Our artillery beam did good work there. They're going to get this one last cloak where they still can't hurt us, and then just tear them apart. Tear them apart, I said, not just barely wound them. Dear Lord, the dodge chance on these ships is insane. But you're dead now. You're dead now. We are getting some decent scrap. We're going to jump here and then to the store. We're going to ignore that danger beacon. Intervene and defend the outpost. Sure, why not? Could be a little bit dangerous, but oh, I should power up my O2 again. That would be wise. Ha! Welcome to the worst spot you could have boarded. Congratulations, you are now going to die of asphyxiation before you even make it to anything useful. The guy did take down the oxygen. That's kind of annoying since my oxygen was already low. And the absurd dodge chance continues, but things are, you know, not in the worst of shape for us. Oh my god, look at their ship. So much fire, so much death. I wonder if we can wait this out and have them just die. Oh, nope, artillery beam did the work for us. Forgot about artillery beam there. Okay, so what you got for me, Sor? You got anything fun? Got drone control with a combat drone. Again, if it were a defense drone, I would probably take it. A hull beam. You know what? For my last weapon that I could get, that might not be a bad choice. It's going to take a while for us to get it up and running. But while it's here, we're going to take it. We are going to not sell anything. So we're going to need 190, 250 scrap to make that work. Which is a lot. In the meantime, we're going to toss one more point into engines. Why am I short a point of reactor power? I thought I had enough. There we go. Stress beacon. Why not? You know what? Give them fuel. We have a lot. They upgrade my reactor by 1 for free. Good. Can probably go here, here, exit. I think will be a good route to take. I mean, we could put the beam online instead of the burst laser because the flak is going to take down shields on its own. But I think this is probably the best decision. This ship is going to be a little bit annoying, but by the time everything has made contact, there won't be much they can do against us anymore. That should take down most of, not all of their shields. Artillery beam does good work. Our lasers do a lot of good work. They still manage to hit our engines again. And ba-boom. Dead, dead, dead. It's a lot of scrap for us. I mean, the question is if we want to spend that 190 to get an 8-point system that really the last 2 points is something that doesn't matter if it goes offline. Because that's kind of where I want to go with it, is the fact that I kind of want I want the system to be in a position where if something goes down, it doesn't significantly impact our ability to damage ships. And the hull beam would do just that. It would give us a way to add a lot of extra damage when it was up, but if it went down, it's not going to decrease our ability to do damage all that much. We have no drone control units, so we will sell 12 drone parts. Good. Next sector is NG Homeworlds. We could potentially get the NG ship quest here, which would give us a full hull repair. But, not necessarily likely. Either way, I think we're going to call this episode quits here. We are going to jump back in tomorrow with the conclusion of this run, which I am pretty confident is going to beat the flagship. There are still things I need to do to make such a thing work, but I think we're in good shape right now. As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I will see you on the next time, and take care and have a good one, everyone. Later.